What is up, everybody? Welcome to the 11th campfire video today. I'm T, by the way. Just call me T, the character, and we are going to be talking about VPNs. Researching VPNs, reading about them. Expecting to be kind of slow and all over the place. LNVPN is on the list. It says the site's under DDoS attack right now, which is interesting because we're on the site. But yeah. I don't really understand Docker yet. And I don't want to. This is yeah, I'm just not into it. I really just am if it's not Nix, I don't want to use it when it comes to doing stuff. So we'll see. This might, if I'm going to have to do VPN stuff with Docker, then that might mean that we're moving to Nix. Just gonna get chat open here so that I can respond to everybody, anybody and everybody. Awesome. Yeah, I'll close that. Never want that open. Okay. I'm gonna skip away from this is the LNVPN code. We're gonna get away from that for a second. This is what every VPN should have on their page. Why? Why this one? It's open source, independently audited. It does it have a dark mode website? That'd be great. Let's examine their code. Let's just this is really barrier for entry, open source. This is so many links down here. Where's the GitHub link? We're gonna not go to the GitHub link. We are going to type in Proton VPN code. Top languages. Office official Proton VPN Windows app, Android, iOS, Mac, Linux. Okay, so that's C#, right? That's written in Swift. Isn't there another language for Android's written in C? The Linux one's written in Python. That's kind of interesting. Just go to the README. Written in Python. Just taking notes in the little thing here. All right. It's really just an overview, right? So we looked at LN. That should be over here with LN. Let's look at OpenVPN. Or is there anything else with Proton? Let's see. They're hiring. This stream's gonna be pretty chill. This video's gonna be pretty slow. Open source. Are you open source? You have to actually have your code, not just a bunch of stuff all over the place that says you're open source. Like, this is a blog. Not really looking for a blog. I'm looking for the code. Is it on one of your 10,000 links? How about this? Proton VPN says it's open source. Where is the code? Okay, there it is. Oh no, I already looked at this. Alright, that's just me being tired. Sorry, y'all. I'm being silly. Okay, LN, we're done. What about this one? What about OpenVPN? Open source. Obviously, since I figured I was written in Python, I guess. That quickly. So, OpenVPN. Moving on to OpenVPN. This is already bad. This is just looking at the website, you can usually see. So like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess this is just what they... Documentation. Wait, access server? Web UI. I don't like this. Anything that's not dark mode, I don't like. Like, who are you? What boomer corporate drone is this website targeted towards? No disrespect meant intended. Just... Sorry, I'm just like... Whatever. That's right. I was just reviewing that. LNVPN's interesting because it's like, it's no KYC, I think. So it's like, they probably just pay with Bitcoin Lightning or whatever, so it's just interesting. I did want to look up this silent link thing. This is one of the most interesting things about Bitcoin to me, is like when you have a financial, like, I don't know, just pay for use, you know, if you're not using the thing, you shouldn't be paying type thing. You pay with Bitcoin Lightning or Monero. Someone just write this. New resource. Silent. Dot link. Pay with BTC, Monero, or Lightning. And it's eSIMs. Pay as you go. So like that to me is interesting, right? Like I think paying for like phone services on like a daily or something, I just want it data rates as low as 1.5 gigabyte. That's interesting, right? Like if your phone bill could potentially be like $2, that's really, that's like a, when you think about all expenses that way, this could really change everything, change the world, I think. But I'm a finance nerd, so anyway, this is kind of off topic, so let's get back to it. Why is more LNVPN over here? Okay. I don't need that. What about the best VPN for 10 plus years? private internet access. YPIA, there you go. There's so many trade-offs when you make decisions like these, that I find it difficult to make decisions quickly, and you never know like if it's an important decision to make quickly or to make more slowly, and it really will change things down the line. It offers 100% open source VPNs. Hive. Okay, you're linked to 100% open source VPN. So how about that? How about instead of having get started, when you have the link, how about just having like the actual code? Am I being tired and mean again? Tired and silly? Private internet access VPN code. I mean, a lot of people use GitHub. So is it on GitHub? Is this it? It's got the same logo. Desktop VPN. macOS Linux, it's written in C++. So the reason I'm mentioning the code thing is like if I actually do want to audit the code, there's only so many languages I know and that I'm going to learn. So like, this is a ridiculous AI question. How easy is it to audit the code of a VPN that's coding language you don't know? That's like, I don't know if that's the right way to word that. We'll see what comes back. Extremely difficult. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So that's why I'm looking at the language of these things, because like, I don't know, you know, this is a thing that maybe matters. So C++. C++, what are we doing? What are we doing here? We're doing private internet access VPN. Private internet access VPN is written in C++. LN VPN is written in JavaScript. Also may be pay as you go. I don't really want to go back to that. We can. How does it work? LNVPN. Step 1, install client. Buy VPN. Why is it 50 cents? Why is LNVPN VPN 50 cents? Yeah, that doesn't care. There's just no information, like, visit our FAQs. Ooh, you create your WireGuard connection keys. Why is this VPN special? That's great that we got to that. All right. Your browser communicates directly with the VPN server to set up the connection. There's no middleman handling your keys or data. Enhanced privacy and security. Since your private key never touches our backend servers, there's much lower risk of it being compromised. I mean, this stuff makes sense to me. How does it work? What? Was it Java or JavaScript? What's it written in? I don't know what to click on here, and I'm not thinking very hard. I'm just trying to get some information. .mdc files, like what is this? Tests. The tests, are they written? There's some tests written in Python. UV lock. That's Python. That's a Rust package manager for Python. Okay, JavaScript. So, is it just a browser VPN? Can LN VPN be used for Bitcoin Core? It's kind of funny, right? Yeah, okay, so it can work for that. That's cool. I mean, I'm just assuming, like, this is just like, I'm just being silly because, like, I have some experience with VPNs, but I'm not like, you know, I'm not an expert who built this. Berlin Bitcoiners with love. Yeah, I'm not a work with so country is also interesting, right? Like if you're going to be working with people, if you're going to be working with people, like you are going to be interacting with their culture, so that's the story. Okay, cool. All right, sorry, I'm going a bit. I'm just like, I wanted to dig into LN VPN because this seems like the most, what's the word we use? Based. It's like the most Bitcoin friendly one. Was there any other that I listed that I wanted to go over? I didn't even check my notes yet. Let's do soft ether VPN. All right, I'm just like, I'm not gonna explain why I'm being weird about this. This doesn't make sense. And we'll do University of Tsukuba, Japan. Is that how you say that? I like this website. No designers here. Works on FreeSV and Solaris. Oh, it says it's open source. Let's see what's up. Why do they always just link the code? Like what is it? It's like, here's the history. I mean, I guess, you know, it's nice to have some history, but like soft ether VPN code. It's written in C. C. What else do we want to know about that? I don't know. I'm gonna move on to the next one. We're gonna keep it moving here. I've been going slow. IPsec. VPN source code. Let's start with this. Should we look at a big one? Biggest VPNs that are open source. It's kind of a funny one. Wait, what? It's written in the shell? Is that for real? It's a server. Is the... Does the IPsec VPN work differently than others? That's a really silly question. They operate on the network model. Okay. IPsec VPN operates on the network level. Let's see. What level of the networking stack do most VPNs operate on? Networking levels. This is like a thing in networking. There's like these levels. All right, let's unruin our eyes here. All right, there's the physical layer, the data link layer, the network layer, transport, session, presentation, application. So maybe the transport layer, maybe that happens the layer I have. No, most are on the network layer according to this AI. Security stack exchange. Let's just search layer. A limitation to traditional VPNs is that their point-to-point connection is not. Therefore, communication software and networking are based on layer 2. And broadcast. May not fully support on local. It's like, I don't know. Ugh. What a headache. Just gonna do that again. I think I went too fast. Layer. Immediately just start speaking this. Just start speaking tech. That's like, sure. I mean, it's fine when you've done the 101. Okay, that's giving me a headache. This is a good question though. It's like, what layer do they work on? I need a good book on networking. Need a good book on like getting started with understanding networking and like security. Okay, so didn't answer our question. Apparently the IPsec works differently. Don't know what layer it works on. What is the best? Let's see. So we want to look at like a big VPN that's open source. Is that a real thing? I kind of think it's not. We'll read this. VPN software like OpenVPN can be used to connect to VPNs. These VPNs can be hosted by a service. Okay, so that's it. OpenVPN is used to connect. It's kind of confusing. Because that, when we looked at OpenVPN, it was like... Where is it? It was, maybe we don't have it open anymore. It made it seem like it was like a fully, you know, like I guess they would choose which one they would connect it to. I mean, this is Reddit. I don't know if this is true. It's got some upvotes though. Or bot. I'm gonna look at that one because like biggest VPNs by user base. We can look at this. This is we'll end with this because I don't know. Right? There's nothing else that's on our list. We didn't go over Mulvad. We're not doing that today. I don't know if we will do that or if I will just give a report in the series with a short video or something. Nord, Proton, and Express. Reported by who is the most popular? Like, right? So, like, in theory, this is one. Like, if the more people that are on it, the more secure it is. In a way. Maybe there's flaws to that, but I want the data. And none of these, all these lists are just basically going to be ads. I don't know this. This is a blog, so. Wow, 1.5 billion VPN users in the world. That is maybe more than I expected. 40% of Americans. %40 of Americans? I don't really believe that's... Oh, for either work or personal use, yeah. Maybe that's true. I would just be surprised. Already disagrees with myself or itself. 46%. Wasn't it different? The last one. Wasn't it 40%? Losing trust in this article. Yeah, none of that said what the biggest ones are. Not a one. Headache. What a headache. Statista. When you want some statistics that you don't, if you don't know if they're correct, like where's the Statista data come from? All right, we're just gonna go with the AI. The AI answer. Maybe there's Surfshark. Surfshark is the VPN though. This is just... Yeah. Well, this is all terrible. We're getting nowhere, so we're gonna start to close out here. Yeah, if you have strong opinions about VPNs, or especially VPNs that sort of have the sensibilities we were talking about, like sort of pay as you go, if you can pay with a cryptocurrency, you know, someone who's on the cutting edge, please let me know, because the protocols are still confusing to me. But this was helpful. We did get some information. You can just see what's happening in the primal sphere. This Nostr, it's a primal climate. We'll see what's going on, see if anyone has strong opinions, because that's all I had for today on this topic. Yeah, I think I learned about LNVPN here. What I'll be researching about LNVPN is, like, I don't want to run up some crazy bill accidentally or something. Like, that's kind of what I'm concerned about with that one. Okay. Oh wait, no, this is searching. Let's just search VPN. I just wanted to search VPN, not LNVPN. This just sits here while it's loading, I think. Come on. All right. Nope. All right. Fail. Do one more thing. We'll search Nostr clients. And we'll look for a Nostr client that isn't charging us for a search. This page has changed recently, and I hate it. I hate it. How about that apps? This is crazy. Microblogging. I'm forgetting the names right now. I haven't really been using Nostr lately, but oh, there's one. There's Primal, and there's another really big one. Iris. No Strudel. No Strudel worked before. Visit. Did not work. Iris just sounds like it'll work. Well named. Maybe not. Maybe I've known Iris from somewhere else. Let's look at this. Let's see if we got anything here. Nope. We just want to search VPN. None of these like. What was the... Iris is not something I'm familiar with. There's Prime. What's the other big one? I'm just going to search it. How come that doesn't get an AI answer? No. Headache. They made Nostr. They made Nostr worse with Nostr.com. Nostr.com made it worse. Alright, I forget the name of the other big wrap. Maybe it's gone. Maybe it's no longer maintained. Who knows? And we didn't get anything here, so that's a view thread root. Why do all Nostr relays block VPNs? No issues here, Mulvad. They don't. I'm on Mulvad. Same here, same. I'm Lethal Lee. I'm Kieran. I'm Stellar Stoic. I'm Chris. Sorry. Okay, alright. This is not technical anymore. I'm just trolling. I've never connected to Aurelia without a VPN. Yeah. Cool stories, bros. I don't mean that like whatever. I'm just tired. I'm grumpy. I'm not trying to hate. I wish them all the best. The search for the best VPN continues. What was the question I wanted to know? Oh, wanted to know if it was easy to overpay for LNVPN. It's the most interesting one. Not always going to be the best, but that is the most interesting. So, thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one. Please like and subscribe if this was helpful. Or if you want more videos, just write comments. Don't even like and subscribe. Just write comments.